Poppin' peeps? It's your boy here for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life, man. Nonetheless, the first sign I saw was my Capricorn gang. So before we go ahead and get it cracking, I just want to thank everybody so much for all the birthday wishes that you guys sent me yesterday. I really appreciate that. You guys were super kind. You guys absolutely blew up my community tab with a bunch of happy birthday messages and a bunch of likes and a lot of love, and I really appreciated that. So for everybody who sent me the most beautiful birthday wishes, birthday donations yesterday, thank you all so much. I'm really grateful to have a soul family like you guys. Thank you for showing me so much love. You guys are absolutely fantastic, okay? Mark says, do you feel any older, Anne? Not really. I feel the same. I've always felt the same. I've always kind of felt like I was an older person in a younger person's body, if that makes sense. Being 21 is cool, but I mean, I've been doing the same shit since I was like 16 that 21 allows you to do. So I don't know. I don't feel really any older, I guess, but I enjoyed it, and I'm happy, I guess I'm legal, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But man, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the love that you guys sent me yesterday, and I'm just really grateful to have people like you, honestly. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Yesterday was awesome. Yesterday was a good time, and I appreciate it, man. So nonetheless, let's get on into it and see what we got going on. Messages for my beautiful Capricorn gang. Messages for Capricorn here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 258 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Capricorn gang, let's go ahead and get this one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys here is the 9 of Swords. So you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the 9 of Wands, and the outcome that's present, Capricorn, is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So based on what I'm currently seeing for my Capricorns, you can be connecting possibly with a fellow air sign or a fellow earth sign, excuse me. You may be dealing with a fire sign and or an air sign. So 9 of Swords compared with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. This is the energy of wanting to let go of some anxiety. So for some of you Capricorns, as of recently, you may be experiencing a lot more anxiety than you're possibly used to. If you are experiencing this currently, try to take a look at where Mercury falls in your chart. If Mercury is actually in your zodiac sign, for example, if you have Mercury in Cancer or Mercury in Capricorn, that could have a stronger effect on you due to the Mercury retrograde we're currently experiencing. But nonetheless, though, I do see for some of you Capricorns, as of recently, there may have been more heightened anxiety coming up in your energy that you're not necessarily used to. Now, if you're currently feeling this energy, Capricorn, because we also have retrogrades that are going on within your sign, if you're currently feeling this energy, I feel like you're trying to keep yourself quiet. You're not really expressing it that much to other people or being super open about it, because I feel like anxiety is something that Capricorns really deal with a lot in silence. I don't feel like you're very vocal about it. And with that being said, I feel like you should express, at least to yourself, that anxiety is not something that can control you unless you allow anxiety to control you. So if it resonates for you, Capricorn, that's great. If this message doesn't resonate for you, you can feel free to discard what I'm about to say. But from what I'm seeing so far, it does look to me like there's been a lot of heightened anxiety in your energy. Now, keep in mind, the anxiety you're experiencing could be coming from something like OCD as well. You may feel like you're very OCD lately with everything that's going on, and that can also be in correlation to anxiety if you're experiencing that too. With the outcome that's present here, we have Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You really want to let go of this very anxious feeling that you're getting, but for some reason you're finding it incredibly hard to be able to let go of it. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips here on how to really allow that anxiety to plummet. And one of the best things that you can do is honestly just give into it. Just give into it. And I know that sounds so counterintuitive, But when you allow yourself to give in to the feelings that you're feeling, they eventually no longer have control. Because what you're essentially doing here is allowing yourself to accept what it is you're feeling rather than resisting it. Do you know why anxiety is prolonged? It's prolonged because you're fighting it instead of allowing it to simply subside and naturally allow your body to process it. So what I've learned with anxiety is that you, of course, it triggers your fight or flight, but every time you try to flee, you actually end up making your anxiety worse. So instead of fighting it or fleeing from the situation, just simply allow yourself to give into it. Because once you give into it, you will recognize that you feel better almost instantaneously versus fighting the anxiety you're experiencing. And as you continue to give into it, you'll recognize that you're the one in control and the anxiety that you're dealing with will subside. So for the Capricorns that have been dealing with this lately, I understand if you don't want to be vocal about it with other people. I understand if you feel like it's coming out of nowhere. There's retrogrades going on right now within your zodiac sign and a whole bunch of other astrology things that I'm not super aware of. But I promise you, if you don't need to talk about it with anybody, if that's not what you're comfortable with, but I promise you, give in to what it is you're feeling, give in to what it is you're experiencing, and you will see much more relief rather than fighting the anxiety that's currently going on, okay? For anybody here that's watching, sorry that I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but think of anxiety as doing a mushroom trip, right? Let's say we're tripping on magic mushrooms. The reason why people have bad trips is because they refuse to give in to the present moment. Well, think of anxiety like a bad trip. You can either fight it and not be present to the moment, or you can allow yourself to give in and be present to the moment. How do people not have bad trips when they're on mushrooms? They allow themselves to have the experience, and therefore the anxiety goes away. So think of it that way. All right, let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, Phyllis K. Much appreciated, my love. And thank you, Nick, for the $2.99. Much appreciated as well. All right, let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. So we started out with my earth signs, so we're going to go earth, water, fire, air. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful, beautiful Pisces? What's happening, what's crack-a-lacking, and what's popping, baby? Messages for Pisces here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 442 people in the chat, please drop a like, man. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Pisces gang. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what we got going on. What's happening? Pisces. All right. Pisces, the overall energy that we got for you guys here is the King of Swords. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, Pisces, is the Three of Cups in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And the outcome that's present, Pisces, is the Six of Swords. So, based on what I'm currently seeing for my Pisceans here, you can be connecting with, honestly, any sign all around. Just kind of take the story how it resonates. So, King of Swords to the Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like your presence lately around other people, you kind of feel like your presence has been unwanted. And I know that sometimes Pisces can feel this way because I know Pisces in my life who personally feel that way sometimes, where they feel like their presence is unwanted by other people. But I think that it has a lot to do with possibly the way that you take a look at your worth and the way that you take a look at your value versus people truly not wanting you in their presence. Sometimes as a Piscean, you can get very emotional, just like any water sign can. And when you allow yourself to feel like nobody wants you around, sometimes I find that that actually has to do with how you value and view yourself. If you don't view yourself as worthy to be around other people, then why would you believe other people want you to be around them, if that makes sense? Now, taking a look at not even who you're dealing with, more so this is about another aspect of yourself. Taking a look at the Nine of Pentacles, this has to do a lot with possibly self-confidence issues for some of you guys. And if you guys don't know, your self-confidence is linked linked to your solar plexus chakra. So if you guys want, you can do something really cool. Go on YouTube and look up solar plexus chakra meditation. There's many meditations there that will help you with your confidence, as well as help you with the way that you value yourself or the way that you see your self-worth. The solar plexus governs all of that information. So if you take a look at those meditations on YouTube, they're very valuable for you and they're free, man. So you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with getting something for free. And on top of that, you can't go wrong with having yourself a good 20 to 30 minute nap, just listening to those frequencies, or possibly even listening to those frequencies overnight if that's something you're interested in. As for the outcome that's present though, Pisces, we got here the Six of Swords. I feel like you're trying to move yourself out of that negative mindset. I feel like you're trying to have better boundaries and recognize that your self-worth is something that needs to be focused on a little bit more. But I understand that at the end of the day, we were conditioned ever since we were born to always kind of have negative views or negative thoughts about ourselves. And unfortunately, all humans have kind of been programmed that way. From birth, we're kind of taught to look at ourselves in a negative way. Society is molded and shaped for us to hate ourselves and be forced to buy products that make us look better. You get my drift? We're kind of born into this society and this structure of not loving and accepting 100% of who we are and consistently feeling like we always have to strive to be something better. The truth of the situation is that we don't have to strive to be something better. We have to strive to be a better version of who we desire to be, and not for anybody else, only for ourselves. Point blank, period. Okay? So Pisces, if you are having issues there, and I'm being very honest about it, if you are feeling like your self-worth isn't 100%, or if you aren't valuing yourself 100% and you feel like other people don't want you around, that might be an issue you have to confront within yourself. And I want you to focus on that self-worth, and I definitely want you guys to give a try with those solar plexus chakra meditations because they are very valuable, all right? At the end of the day, my Pisces, you are a beautiful sign, you are beautiful people, and you are worthy in my eyes, just as everybody else who is in this chat right now is worthy in my eyes, okay? Don't let the negative thoughts of society and the way you were brought up and the things you were told control your life. Remember, you are the person and the master of your own reality. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Hey-yo, thank you so much for the freaking $50 donation, Katie, that did. Much appreciated. Happy belated birthday, my dear. I hope it was a great one. It was fantastic. Thank you so much for that donation, and thank you for wishing me a happy belated. I really appreciate that, Katie. You donate all the freaking time. Thank you so much for your love and your donations. I really do appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, my dear, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So, Earth, water, going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my Leo gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for the Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? I won't, Katie. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo gang. Let's get this last shuffle and see what we got going on. By the way, Leo, your July 2020 reading will be uploaded tomorrow. It will go live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are a Leo and you want to check out your July 2020 reading or monthly reading, check it out tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? Leo, your overall energy here is the Queen of Pentacles. You can be connecting possibly with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy is the Eight of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with here is the Four of Cups in reverse. And the outcome that's present, Leo, is the Eight of Swords. So, based on what I'm seeing for my Lions, I really do feel like you guys right now are in this position of trying to add in more time for yourself. Trying to add in more time to do you and to do the things that you want. I feel like you're fitting in a schedule just to really take care of yourself, and it's not 100% about self-care, it's more about making more time for yourself. Because it does feel here that you have been a very busy person, but you've also been very busy taking care of others and not necessarily doing the things that you wanted to do or pursuing the things that you wanted to pursue, and I feel like you're starting to come into recognition of that. I've been doing too much for other people, it's time for me to take a step back and actually start doing things for myself. Because when you really start and sit down and you start to think about it, you recognize I've done so many things for other people and missed out on so many opportunities for myself, and I don't think you want to miss opportunities for yourself anymore. Listen, man, it's not selfish to do what you want to do. It's not selfish to take opportunities that are going to add value to your life. It is definitely not selfish to, take yourself and put yourself in, your own priority. It's okay to prioritize yourself and not always have to prioritize others. And I understand, man, my Leo's got big hearts. I know you want to prioritize the world. I know that you will put yourself aside for others. But right now, it's time to prioritize your own time, to pursue the things you want to pursue, and to add value in the way that you want to add value, and to take the opportunities that you desire to take. Point blank, period. Don't pour out all of your friggin' water in your cup for other people. Look at the 4 cups. Excuse me. Look at the 4 cups in reverse. This man right here is pouring out all of his water for other individuals. That's you right there, Leo. Don't pour out all of the water in that one friggin' cup. Fill up all 4 of these cups and make sure that you treat yourself. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay, going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Aquarius gang? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Absolutely, Katie. Listen, I'm a Leo Venus. I've been there too. I've been in a place where I've done stuff like that as well. So like, I understand Leo energy very well, because I love like a Leo. I'm a Leo Venus. I've been in that position where I've just put myself aside for so many other people, but then you learn that you need that balance in your life, you know? All right. Anyways, man, let's keep it popping, baby, moving forward. What do we got going on for my beautiful Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius gang, let's get one more shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Aquarian, your overall energy here is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You can be connecting possibly here with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy, Aquarius, is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Magician in reverse, and the outcome that's present is the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You got all reversals all across the board, but just because every card's in reverse doesn't mean every card is negative. Taking a look at the situation, you really are stopping the efforts that you've been putting in with a certain individual. It feels to me that things were very one-sided, and you're tired of being the one that has to provide the effort. See, taking a look at who you're connecting with, it very well likely could be a Virgo, because the Magician card represents Virgo. But when the Magician card is in the reverse, this is talking about a person who's not actively participating in your life. This is talking about a person who has more than likely disappeared from your life. And that's the thing with magicians. Now you see them, now you don't. You know, they can perform acts that make them disappear out of thin air. And I feel like that's kind of how your person is right now. They are performing acts that have made them disappear. And I think that you're not really fucking with it. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You have honestly gone up to here with a person that you're connecting with, and you're not allowing yourself to be taken for granted, and you're not allowing somebody here to... it's not even that you're not allowing somebody. You're not allowing yourself to hold space for someone who doesn't want to be there. Why are you going to allow yourself to hold space for somebody who isn't a part of your life? As for the outcome that's present, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, instead of holding space for this specific person, it's time for you to remove them from that space and open up a brand new, huge amount of room for whatever other blessings are meant to come moving forward. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my earth signs. Yes, what do we got coming through for my beautiful Taurus gang? What's happening, what's crack-a-lacking, and what's popping, baby? Messages for the bull gang here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 563 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated, man. Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, bull gang, let's get one last shuffle and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully everything is well with you. Taurus, the overall energy for you guys here is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly with a fellow earth sign, a fellow Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy, Taurus, is the 10 of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Death card, and the outcome that's present here is the 8 of Wands in reverse. So it seems to me right now that the foundation between you and another person is definitely very rocky. It's definitely very bumpy. The thing is that many things have changed between you and your person, but one thing that hasn't changed is the love that the two of you have for one another. So circumstances have changed, but feelings haven't. And I think that that's something that's important to acknowledge. So I feel that between you and another person, Taurus, you both have changed in regards to your foundation. Your personal lives have changed as well. But when it comes towards the love that you both have for one another, it still remains present. 10 of Cups and the Death card in reverse. That love isn't over. But as for the outcome that's present, Taurus, 8 of Wands in reverse, when it comes towards love, love can always bring complications. So granted that love can be a beautiful and amazing thing, sometimes it can bring up very deep and really intense emotions that may not always be the greatest to deal with. So I feel like who you're connecting with right now, Taurus, even though they are on a little bit of bumpy and rocky grounds with you, they definitely still have a lot of love for you, but I don't feel like communication is something right now that they're interested in, considering that whatever changed in your foundation is something that has bothered them very much so. Okay? Now keep in mind, for some of you Tauruses, there may be financial issues between you and your partner right now, and a lot of people don't see it, but finances can be one of the biggest things that can break a marriage or break a relationship apart. So for some of you, if you're dealing with financial issues with your partner, granted the love may be there, there also may be a lot of issues, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, all in relation to finances, okay? I do see two people that love each other here, but I see a foundation that needs to be rebuilt, and I see conversations that need to be had. So whether you are currently Taurus, whether it's you who currently isn't talking to your person, or whether it's your person who's currently not talking to you, I do see that love is here, but someone does have to reach out and a conversation does have to be had in order to rebuild a new foundation, not fix the same one. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through? What are my Cancer gang messages for the Cancer here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 579 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated, all right? Cancer, what do we got going on? Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. By the way, man, shout out to Cancers. Happy Cancer season. I hope you guys are doing awesome, and I'm wishing you guys a very happy birthday, whether it's an early birthday or a later birthday. Happy birthday to my Cancer gang. Let's go ahead and get it cracking, all right? Cancer, the overall energy for you guys here is the 4 of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy, Cancer, is the 10 of Wands. The person you're dealing with here is the 10 of Swords in reverse, and the outcome that's present here is the Sun card. So Cancer, it feels as if energies lately have been quite overwhelming. Definitely take a look at your July 2020 reading if you're interested. We did upload that today, and some of this does resonate. It feels like energies have been very overwhelming, and you've kind of been in your shell a little bit, not really confronting the overwhelming energies, but more so kind of avoiding what it is you're feeling. And I think that you do want to be on a clear-cut path to happiness, but at the same time, the mountain that you have to climb to get there may be a mountain that you're not interested in climbing. And I really think that that's where the problem or the issues may line up. It feels to me, Cancer, that you are going through something, and without acknowledging it and continuing to bottle up your emotions and your feelings, you're not going to be able to hurdle over the mountain and get to happiness. So unless you confront what it is that's going on, no matter how overwhelming it is, you're going to be in this position where you're not super happy. And that was something that was like very big in the Cancer reading. So if you guys resonate with that, I really do urge you to check it out. Even if it doesn't resonate, you might find something valuable in there. Okay? But like I said before, man, in order to get to happiness, there's a mountain that you have to climb. And you may not want to climb that mountain, but by sitting at the bottom of the mountain doesn't mean it's going to make things easier. You know? So from what I'm seeing here currently, if those of you are very overwhelmed right now by the current energies we're facing, there's definitely reasons on why you are overwhelmed, and you should take some time to explore those reasons and explore those feelings that you're having and really work through them during this time rather than bottling up your feelings and emotions. As I've always mentioned, the more that you bottle up your feelings and emotions, the worse you tend to feel moving forward and the more of a negative effect and impact it has on you at a later time. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to open up my air vent real quick. I'm trying to do it with my toe over here. let me see. There you go. It got a little hot in the office, so I wanted to open up my air vent. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here for Cancerians, all right? Like I said, I really do urge you watch your July reading. Give it a good check out, okay? Thank you for the 1111, by the way, from Ray. Much appreciated. Ray says, I knew you were my people that first time I heard your laugh. It's so bright and contagious. Thank you for helping me every day in my life. Oh, wow, I cannot speak today. Excuse me. I knew you were my people the first time I heard you laugh. It is so bright and contagious. Thank you for helping me every day. Life and love. Oh, Sunray, got you. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Look, I tell people all the time, man, I am so fucking happy if I can give value to somebody's life and if I can help somebody in any sort of way with the work that I'm doing on a daily basis. Even if the reading isn't something that resonates, and even if my energy is something that just uplifts and makes your day a little bit more brighter, or a little bit more positive, I am so happy to be able to do that. That is something that really makes me fucking happy, man. So at the end of the day, if people use this as a source of entertainment, if people use my readings as therapy, if people use my readings as guidance, or if people just love my fucking energy because it gets them through the day in any sort of way, that makes me happy, because I want to come to work every day knowing that I made a positive impact in somebody's life. Not even if it's just, it doesn't matter if it's 100 people or one person, as long as I made an impact in somebody's life each and every single day, that literally adds value to what I'm doing here. So that makes me really happy. Thank you for that donation again, and I just wanted to show my love and appreciation for everybody here, and I'm happy to help, dude. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Sagittarius gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Sagittarius, the moment I was talking, I tasted Chinese food. Like, that was so weird. I'm talking and Chinese food came into my mouth. That's what she said. I don't know if you're having a fortune cookie or sesame chicken or some shit like that, but some Sagittarius is eating some Chinese food, okay? Anyways, man, messages for Sagittarius here. So, okay, apparently all the Sagittarians have been craving some Chinese shit. Now I want some Chinese. God damn! I think for dinner, I'm gonna get some sesame chicken and pork fried rice. Fuck. And yo, just on a side note, I'm gonna get real ADD for a second. Have y'all ever had a Japanese soda? Because if you haven't, you are missing the fuck out. Thank you so much, Melissa Guerrero, for the 1111. Thank you for the happy belated birthday message. I appreciate it. But yo, those Japanese sodas, bro, they hit fucking different. They hit so right. So for anybody who hasn't had those, please go have a Japanese soda, man. They're amazing. You can get them at Fairway. If you have any place called Fairway near you, it's like a supermarket. You can get them there, or you can get them at Japanese restaurants, or possibly some Chinese places that do Chinese food, so that do takeout. Dude, you have to try it. Their friggin' sodas are delicious. Anyways, man, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going back to my Sagittarius, let's take a look here. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Sag, let's see what we got going on, baby. What's happening? What's cracking, lacking? And what's popping? Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, it is Ray Moon. That's the name of it. Thank you. It's Ray Moon. That's the Japanese soda. It's so fucking good, man. Anyway, sorry, Sagittarius. We're getting ADD over here, baby. But Saggy, your overall energy here is the Queen of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy is the Ace of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Six of Wands, and the outcome that's present here is the Eight of Cups. So, based on what I'm currently seeing for you, Sagittarius, you can be connecting possibly with an Earth sign, fire sign, water sign. It just feels to me, though, that as of lately, you've kind of been enjoying being a lone wolf. You've kind of been enjoying being on your own, doing your own thing, and not really gaining attention from any sort of crowds. It feels to me like you've kind of been just on your own some, and on your lonesome, and on your own shit. And it's not like you've been communicating with a fuck ton of people. You've just been enjoying being the lone wolf. And I think that you're enjoying not only getting attention from yourself, but being able to focus all of the attention onto yourself. Because you're not out here right now, Sag, seeking attention from anybody else. Really, you're just enjoying all the attention that you're giving back to yourself. I feel like you're really in this positive space where you're focusing on living your best life, and you're enjoying that all the fucking time. With the Eight of Cups here, you're just really walking away from a lot of unnecessary things that life can bring, such as certain people can bring a lot of drama. Certain people people can, you know, invite in a lot of negativity and toxicity into your life. And I feel like by being on your little lone wolf journey or being surrounded by people that are good for you, you've just been in a place where it's like, I can't fucking complain. So keep in mind, Sag, by me saying that you've been in a lone wolf energy doesn't mean you haven't been surrounded by anybody. It just means that you've been surrounded by all the right people who make you feel comfortable and who honestly bring really good vibes into your life. And for a while, man, Sag has been in a pretty good and positive place because you guys have a very giddy and positive, uplifting vibe to you pretty frequently. So I'm happy to see that you guys are in a pretty good spot right now. I'm happy to see that the retrogrades are doing you pretty well. I don't know what it is about Sagittariuses, but I've noticed during retrogrades, y'all are chilling. Specifically Mercury. I feel like Mercury retrograde's always a good time for a Sag, but nonetheless, man, I think you guys are doing well here, and I think you're enjoying yourselves, and I'm happy to see that for you, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Jeez, man, I just got starving thinking about Chinese food. I gotta get Chinese food tonight, all right? All right, man, going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for the beautiful Libra gang, please? Messages for Libra here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Libra here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 663 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank y'all for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, baby. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Libra, the overall energy for you guys here is the King of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Your current energy is the Three of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the King of Swords, and the outcome that's present here is the Page of Swords in reverse. So based on what I'm seeing from my Libra gang so far, it does feel like your focus over the past couple of days has been mending your heart. And I believe for the weekend reading, we touched basis a little bit about mending for some of you Libras, about how there's some healing that you still have some focusing on, or that, no, you still have some healing to do, I think is what was stated for the weekend reading. Not too sure, don't quote me. But from what I'm seeing so far, I think that healing has been taking place here. King of Cups, Three of Swords in reverse. You have been focusing on your energy. You have been focusing on your emotions. And I think the most important thing to note is that you've been channeling your emotions into a more healthy way. So I think that you're really doing good when it comes towards channeling your emotions in a very healthy way. With the King of Swords here, you've also done something just as much as improving your boundaries. You are strengthening your boundaries here, Libra, and that's what I'm seeing here. That is definitely an important thing to note. You're not letting individuals kind of cross those boundaries, and whatever boundaries it is that you're setting currently is what works for you. I do feel this strong sense, Libra, that you don't want people in your business moving forward, and I don't fucking doubt you. I don't like people in my business either, especially being a Libra moon. But I feel like as you're taking this time out to heal, you're not really allowing anybody to be there for you or comfort you or try to know what it is that's going on. You're doing all of this on your own because you're recognizing that this is your healing and this healing is your responsibility and you don't need anybody else's input moving forward on mending what it is that you're going through. So you're really going through this route on your own because it's what you want to do and you don't want anybody else interfering. So I don't blame you. And I like that, Libra. You're taking your own hands, or you're taking your healing into your own hands. You're not relying on anybody else, and you're not letting people get all up in your business, because sometimes when people get up in your business, they like to overstep your boundaries, which you are implementing. Point blank, period. All right? So I like the energy that we're seeing here, and I like to see my Libras going into quite a nice and healing and peaceful direction. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the $4.99 donation, Maria D. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the donation and the happy birthday belated. Thank you so much. All right? All right, man. Going back to my earth signs, what do we got coming through for my beautiful Virgo gang? Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Give me one sec. I got to get this little flipper. Thank you. Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo. Let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, the overall energy for you guys here is the Page of Cups. I like it, man. Can be connecting possibly with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy is the Ace of Cups in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Five of Wands, and the outcome that's present here is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Sheesh! Whoever you're connecting with, Virgo, is really friggin' resistant to love. I feel like not only are they resistant to the love you're trying to give them, but in general, they seem like the type of person who resists love flat out. You are connecting with somebody who I feel definitely has some internal conflict that they're dealing with, and they definitely have some sort of trauma that might be affecting them to be able to accept love from another person. It feels like who you're dealing with is constantly somebody who pushes. You know, they push, they push, they push, they push. And with that being said, how can you continue to provide for someone or continue to love someone who is consistently pushing you away? Do you feel me? Because that's what I'm seeing here. How can you continue to love someone when they're still pushing and pushing and pushing you away? And don't get me wrong, whoever you're connecting with, they possibly could have experienced some sort of trauma that's made them fearful of accepting love. And most likely that was all due to their childhood. But at the end of the day, though, with no solid foundation, with no airflow, how can the love flow? So I feel like you've kind of done enough here, Virgo, with the Page of Cups. You've done enough offering and showering this person with your love. You've done so much only to be rejected, and I think you're getting to this point right now where it's like, I can't continue to really shower this person with love if they're not going to accept it. And here's the truth of the situation. I know for a fucking fact, Virgo, the person you're dealing with loves you. I know for a fact the person you're dealing with cares about you. But unfortunately, they're not allowing themselves to break out of that toxic habit that they have of not accepting love, because it's something that most likely is a trauma that they faced when they were younger, and that's something that they need to work through. And unfortunately, it's not that easy to break that kind of habit, because pushing people away sometimes is the only thing that they see as an option rather than accepting it. So unfortunately, I do feel like your person has a lot of things to work on, and that's not your fault, and it might not be their fault either. But ultimately, I wouldn't continue to be in this situation, as it might be more hurtful than positive, to be fair. Okay? So for my Virgos here that are resonating with it, I think you're done. I think you're done trying your hardest, and I think you're done trying to continue to show how much you love and care for someone. I think you're recognizing that if they know it, and if they feel the same way, they need to come and get you, rather than you trying to go and get them. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. My earth signs are done, going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Scorpio gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, baby. Hopefully all is well. Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys here is the 10 of Wands in reverse. Excuse me for one moment. The 10 of Wands in reverse can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Your current energy is the 7 of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with is the 5 of Wands in reverse, and the outcome that's present here is the Justice card. So, based on what I'm seeing for my Scorpio gang, you might be dealing with a Libra. 10 of Wands to the 7 of Pentacles, or 10 of Wands in reverse to the 7 of Pentacles. You've been very patient with yourself, and that's a really good thing to see. I'm very happy to see that. You've been very patient with yourself when it comes towards releasing things, because releasing things is a process. It's not something that's just 1, 2, 3. When you want to let go of something or when you want to release something, it's a process. You need to continue to be patient with yourself as much as you can. And what is it that you've exactly been releasing? I think you've been releasing a lot of resentment towards other people. I think you've been releasing a lot of negative emotions, such as resentment, such as anger, such as fear, okay? And it could even, be chopped up to sadness as well, because the 5 of Wands in general is just conflict, things that you battle with on a daily basis. So you're doing a lot in regards to releasing things that just don't serve your energy currently in order to restore balance back into your life. You know, that's what I'm seeing here. You're wanting to keep that balance and restore that balance back into your life as a Scorpio. But I do feel the good thing that I'm seeing here so far, literally, there's nothing wrong with this reading at all, because what's great to see, Scorpio, is that you're being patient with yourself. And I think that for some of you Scorpios here today, you might have just needed confirmation from what I'm about to say. And the confirmation is that it's okay to take time with yourself. Healing is not an overnight process. Healing is not an overnight journey. It is not something that's 1, 2, 3 or as quick as the ABCs, okay? It's something that goes at your own pace, and you can always heal at your own pace. You're never ever going to heal in any sort of timestamp. There's no timestamp on healing. So I think that some Scorpios here today needed that kind of confirmation and that reminder that what you're doing right now is totally fine. What you're doing right now is perfect. Go at the pace that you feel comfortable with and allow that balance to come back into your life over time. Don't rush the process and don't rush yourself. Everything that you're doing right now, you're doing just goddamn fine. So I think that that was a reminder that some of you needed. My Scorpio family, you're doing just goddamn fine. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And holy shit, man. Hello, is that Katie? Katie the Did coming in with a $100 donation. Thank you so much, my love. For that 10 here, wait, for that 10, here's keeping it 100. Oh, thank you so much, Katie, much appreciated. At first, I was like, what is you saying to me in the comments? Katie, your husband gonna kill you, okay? Then he gonna kill me. But thank you so much, Katie. I really appreciate the $100 donation. Much appreciated, my love. Thank you. And I'm happy that that Scorpio reading was refreshing. I'm happy that that resonated for you. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much, all right? All right, man. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So my water signs are done. My earth signs are done. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful, beautiful Aries gang? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful Aries people. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Let's see what we got going on. And for the person who said, I just missed a Scorpio reading, you can go back, by the way. For anybody that's ever missed a reading, all you got to do is like scroll from the live stream, just scroll backwards, and you'll be able to watch it. You could still go back even though it's live currently, okay? All right, my Aries peeps, let's see what we got going on for you beautiful people. Aries, the overall energy for you guys here is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy, Aries, is the High Priestess in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Fool in reverse. And the outcome that's present here is the 8 of Swords. So you might be dealing with a fellow Aries or a Piscean as well. From what I'm seeing for you, Aries, I kind of feel like you have, or not even you have, but as of lately, you haven't really felt super connected to your intuition. You've more so felt super connected to your ego. Because the 8 of Swords is the energy of consistently overthinking, and you may lately have been in a place where your thoughts are kind of running the show. It's almost as if your mind is controlling you and you aren't controlling your mind, right? And here's the thing. Our mind can wander. Sometimes where our mind wanders is completely out of our control. But our actions, our choices, are completely within our control. And I feel that as of lately, your ego has kind of been stirring up a lot of thoughts that could be potentially negative. They also could have been stirring up thoughts that were potentially, harmful to you. Thoughts that you believed were true when they weren't true at all. So from what I'm seeing here, remember, Aries, that no matter what thought we think or what thoughts come to us, we always have the choice on whether or not to believe them. Because here's the thing, the ego will say that, oh my God, you're thinking this, so it must be true. But your divine essence, your higher self says, well, here's a thought that I had about myself today. But I have the choice whether or not to believe if that thought is correct or if that thought is invalid. Because not everything you think is true. Point blank period. Whether it's about yourself, whether it's about other people, whether it's about life. Not everything you think is true. We always have the choice to decide what is true to us. Yes? So, from what I'm seeing here, I feel like as of lately, you haven't felt very free. You've almost may have felt like you've been a prisoner in your own mind. Because the Fool in reverse, Aries, means you're not feeling as free as you normally do. So if you've been feeling like a prisoner in your own mind, remember, man, these thoughts that you're having, you have the choice to know what's true and what's not true. Listen, man, I have negative thoughts. I'm a human. I have negative thoughts just like all of you. Sometimes I have thoughts that are negative that come up out of nowhere. I'll be having a great day, and then out of nowhere, like, a thought will cross my mind like, dude, you're fucking worthless. And then I'll say to myself, okay, that's a random thought that came in my mind, but does that mean it's true? I'm not fucking worthless. I have the choice to believe that some fucking thought in my mind told me I was, but then I recognized, nah, because I ain't. And I know I fucking ain't. I ain't worthless. I got a hell of a lot of value. So then I sit there and I realize I have the choice, to resonate with whatever thought comes in my mind. And I don't resonate with being worthless because I know I'm motherfucking great. Point blank, period. Okay? Let's keep it popping, baby, moving forward. Aries, I hope that helped for any of you that are dealing with that current situation. All right? Nonetheless, man, last but not least, what do we got coming through for my beautiful, what is it? Gemini gang. Ooh, damn Geminis. What do we got going on? Messages for the Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 589 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. All right, messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini gang. Let's go ahead and get our last shuffle and see what we got going on. Damn, Gemini. The first thing that came to mind was, let's get this show on the road. What show are we getting on the road, Gemini? What's going on with you, baby? Ooh. Your overall energy, Gemini, here is the King of Swords in reverse. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your current energy is the Page of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the King of Wands in reverse. And the outcome that's present, Gemini, is the 8 of Wands in reverse. A little birdie has spoken. Damn. Gemini, a little birdie has told you something, and I feel as if the trust between you and another person has broken. During these retrogrades, specifically Mercury retrograde, I want to remind you that misinformation can be spread around. I want to remind you not to trust everybody, even the people closest to you. You can trust them, but don't believe everything you hear. That's what I want to make known. Don't trust everything. Don't believe everything you hear. A little birdie's going to tell you, Gemini, okay, that a person you're dealing with over here may have been very deceitful. King of Wands in reverse. They may have been very shitty towards you. This could have been a person who was taking negative actions behind your back, talking behind your back, all things of that nature. You may hear this from a little birdie. But I feel like when you hear this information, it is going to break a bond that you have with another person. King of Swords in reverse. Now, I'm not saying the information that you get from the little birdie is true or not true. I have no fucking clue. But what I am saying to you, Gemini, is make sure you find out the truth about things you hear before you make any sort of actions, especially the action of ghosting a specific person. Okay? So for any of the Geminis here that are going to be receiving information, possibly information that resonates like drama, right? Someone was talking about you, or this person said this about you, or this person did that. Whatever people are saying to you, Gemini, get the whole card facts. A whole goddamn facts. If you do not have the facts, do not take anything that anyone has said to you as 100% true. Make sure we're getting facts this season. Make sure when you get the tea, you got the entire teapot. Okay? Don't get a cup of tea. You need a whole motherfucking teapot. Okay? So I just want to throw that out there, man. Whether shit is true or not, whatever information is being spread to you, I want to make sure that you back it up with the facts. Make sure you fact check everything, because during Mercury retrograde, a lot of shit can be misconstrued. A lot of information can be misspread. Okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. For everybody that comes out here on a daily basis, shout out to you guys. You are my soul family. You guys are fantastic people. Thank you so much for everybody who comes out here on a daily basis. You guys are much loved, and you guys are much appreciated, man. Everybody who sent in donations today, God bless you. Every donation, despite the price that you send in, always fucking helps. So thank you so so much for those donations, as they genuinely help way more than you guys know. It is absolutely super kind of every one of you. And Katie, thank you so much for all those donations you sent in today. God bless you. I really appreciate that. Once again, it really does help people like more than you guys know. It really does. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed today's daily reading. If anybody here is new, feel free to subscribe down below. It's absolutely free. If anybody resonates with my channel or just fucks with my energy, feel free to subscribe down below and join the soul family. I'm always looking to expand our soul family here on a daily basis, man. Nonetheless, though, shout out to all of you. By the way, just a little bit of an update. If you're a Cancer, your July 2020 reading is out today. Go give it a check out. And if you're a Leo, your July 2020 reading will be uploaded tomorrow. If anybody still has not seen the June 2020 mid-months, please go check out your mid-month. They're all uploaded and updated. So if you haven't checked out your mid-month yet for June, feel free to check them out. But anyways, guys, have an awesome, amazing, and fantastic rest of your day. I really appreciate all you guys coming out here and being with me. I've had a pretty great day so far, and I hope you guys have had a great day as well. So guys, drop a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And if somebody can leave a timestamp down below, please do, and I would really appreciate that. Guys, have an awesome and amazing rest of your day. I'm probably going to go get myself some Chinese food because I am hungry. So have an awesome one, y'all, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love, everybody. Peace. Take care, guys.